Well, good morning, everyone. It is Saturday. No idea what the date is. We're back on the farm now. Man, been a hectic couple of weeks. We had Teresa's side of the family reunion last week. Had a golf tournament. We had everyone up here for a barbecue on the trailer. You guys seen that? I'll put all these videos in for the family reunion and all that stuff right here. So
You still pull yours around quite a bit, Mark, pretty much every time you do a feed?
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Yes, please.
I got 2 coming up in July.
Suzanne?
Oh my gosh. Wow.
The other one in October, the other one in September. I got a wedding
Yum,
in
thank you.
August.
Thomas? Sherry?
Oh no.
Is this the jalapeno?
Mm.
What do you do? Peppercini?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Take a chew off that, my boy.
I can taste it on the bark.
Oh man.
That's delicious.
Very good, babe.
Wow.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you guys for everything.
Cheers.
This again, once again.
Cheers. Slasha.
Cheers.
To family.
Familia.
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 Familia. There we go.
I don't mind a pickle shot.
Oh,
Next.
woo. There comes the bus. And we are ready. Dana's here cutting our steak.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still very small.
Oh, the bus made it up and over the hill. Here they come. That's awesome.
Not right now, Mark.
Unless you were trying to serve from both sides.
Billy! No! Billy!
Hey! No, get over here. Get over here.
That is so fantastic. Look at that. That is so fantastic. Hello. Welcome to Walsh Farms. Okay. This is fantastic. Oh my God. This is so great. So great. Oh my God, this is fantastic. Hi, honey. Hi. Hello. Everybody's smiling. Hi. You're going to be on our YouTube channel. I hope that's okay. Oh, thank you.
Oh my God.
This is so great. I love this so much. That shirt is everything. Thank you. Thank you. Hello. Hello. Hi. Hi. There she is. There's my girl.
Hello, darling.
Traveling in style today.
Yeah. I layered up just like I had to at golf
Oh my God,
yesterday.
it's
So I got a
so
tank
great.
top on, I got
It's
a tube
so
top
great.
on. I'm like, how far are we going to go with this?
He could just park it right there. Julie. Julie, just let him park it right there. Girls, here. There she is. This is so great! Oh my god! Woo! Devlin Family Reunion 2025. Woo! Well,
No, you're pointing it at me.
yeah, we're on our way to the cabin.
We're on our way to the cabin. It is, I don't even know the date, honestly. Just got done with Teresa's side of the family reunion. Her sister and brother and their spouses came over and spent a few days with us, and now we all are headed back to the cabin in Idaho. So we just took the Taft exit and we gave them the wrong directions. Sorry, you guys. But yeah, it's the Hiawatha Bike Trail, and we just found a little spot here by the creek. Get the dogs a drink and get them a little wet and carrying on. So yeah, been absent for a little bit. Had to get the farm and yeah, had to get the farm ready for this reunion thing. We barbecued for them yesterday. Yeah, it was a good time. I'm glad everyone came out and enjoyed it. And as always, it was way too short, but it was awesome to see everyone. So that's the reason why we haven't been present. We had to get the farm ready for visitors, and those people that have guests, you always know you got to do a little cleanup before
Archery target left behind.
before they arrive. So anyway, we're at the bottom, well, the so-called road, the bottom to the Hiawatha bike trail. We'll continue on this way and eventually go up, go through some tunnels. You guys seen the tunnels, they're pretty cool. But yeah, if you guys ever get an opportunity to come this way, do it. It's pretty spectacular. So the road we'll take is the old how railroad tracks used to run through there. The big trains and all that kind of stuff used to run all the way up through this country. So we'll be going through, I think, 8 more tunnels.
Yep, 8.
2 trussels, and then we'll drop down into the town of Avery, which is a cool little town. I think we've been there with the camera before. If not, well, you'll see it today. So anyway, here we go. Upwards and downwards and forwards and all that kind of stuff. So
A lot of turns.
a lot of turns. So we'll catch up later. Well, hello everyone. We are at the cabin. I'm out on the water in a little kayak and try a little pike fishing. We've been just kind of dinking around, doing a few chores here and there. Oh, I just seen a fish jump. Doing a few chores here and there, mowing and weed eating and taking breaks and BS and all that kind of stuff. So let's see if we can catch a fish of some sort. So let's go. Well, no fish yet. I seen one cruise by. Looked like a sucker, but then one was jumping over there. And he didn't want to play with what I have on. I do have my fly rod. And I was thinking about maybe seeing if a pike wanted that, but I don't know. It's pretty early. There's not even weeds yet, so kind of tough fishing. Water's still warm or cold. I'm gonna guess probably in the 50s, 55 maybe. Pretty chilly yet, so we'll give her a few more casts and then we'll move on. moving on. Well, we're trying a little trolling. First time I got snagged up on a tree that was in the water and didn't lose the lure, but yeah, giving her a shot. It's a beautiful day. It's starting to get a little bit cloudy. It's in the 70s, I believe. Nice and quiet. A few boats here and there. Yeah, good paddle. Good fun. All right, dinner time. Thomas and Sherry's famous fish fry is happening tonight. Having a cigar. Mark's having a little Coca-Cola, Diet Coke.
Yeah. That's all I do. Coke. Diet Coke, actually.
Diet Coke.
Look at this slim figure because of it.
Yeah.
Just telling you.
So no fish were caught today. Seen a few jumping here and there, but I think it's just someone throwing rocks. So
We're gonna probably need a little more.
maybe
But
next.
we did a lot of communicating today. So we have a plan moving forward on the remodel of the cook shack. That's going to happen.
So the cook shack behind us, and then the patio area. Marky is the construction guru, so we're all discussing that today, and I think a plan is coming. So stay tuned for that. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. It was great to see everyone. Man, from the Washington area, her sister and brother-in-law, Mark and Suzanne, to her brother, Thomas and Sherry, and they are now in Arkansas. Right now they're at the cabin in Idaho, but they came up for a little bit this summer. So, and then, geez, her aunts and uncles, cousins, North Dakota, Minnesota, Bozeman area. It was a lot of fun. So, good seeing everyone. And heck, you know, out of the deal, let me get where you can see me. Out of the deal, we got a couple new subscribers. So, thank you for tuning in. I'll try to make it as adventurous as we can. No promises, but yeah. We got back from the cabin yesterday, me and Teresa, and she has to work today and tomorrow. But we are going to go on a little adventure. We were going to go up or down the valley, I guess, and do a little fly fishing and all that stuff, but we decided, you know what? Let's load the camper. Let's load the fishing boat and head up to Sealy and do some pike fishing. So that's what we're doing, getting everything ready. So stay tuned. Well, the boat's down here. Had to move everything out of the way, which is normal. I gotta fix the license plate thing. I busted that off somehow last fall, moving everything around. But it's all plastic. I'll figure out how to mount it later. All right, let's go get all the other stuff. One thing I wanted to show you before we get going, or get too far going. Look what Teresa did. Planters there. Planters there. Oh, I'm sorry, Ellie. How are you? How are you? Are you good? You wanna go camping? Huh? Yeah? Planters there. Look at that. Cool little water fountain. Got a different pump for it. Make it last a little bit longer. Yeah, it's beautiful. She did a good job. Thumbs up, Teresa. Baby. Nice job. Alright, let's go see what kind of a mess we can create up here in the shop. Look at all the stuff I had to pull out so far. Crazy. well, it's less of a mess now. Got all the fencing and welding stuff here. Lawnmower will go here, side by side. Then when we come back, I'll put the boat on this side in hopes that I can back the tractor in right here. But we won't know if that fits until we get back. So let's get this truck moved down. I'm at a stopping point now. I got the water filled up. Got everything out of the boat so I can vacuum it and then cover it back up. But I do need to go get some fresh gas for it. So I think right now I'm gonna mow real quick and get that done so I can start putting everything back in the barn. So I'm not gonna film that because that's well, rather boring stuff. So I'll pick you up in a sec. Well, I think the boat's as clean as it's gonna get. Starting to load it with all the goodies. I cut some new shelves, stained them. They're right there. And they're gonna go inside. Kind of dark, but in here there was only one shelf in here, and all of that, pots and pans and all that kind of stuff. So gotta do some rearranging, I think, get everything to fit. So I'm gonna let them dry. I got something in my eyeball, and then I think I'm gonna go get some fresh fuel for the boat, and then figure out what we're gonna eat up there. So something simple, something quick, something easy. So that's it. Got the lawn mowed. Still dry as heck out here, but at least it's mowed and somewhat green. Everybody in the valley's lawn is like, so yeah, listening to some station on the radio and cutting shelves, staining them. That's about it. I think I'm about done, so pick you up in a sec. We are finished. So now that's all the pots and pans, silverware, cookware, knives, miscellaneous crap. So yeah, actually I'm gonna leave that open, let it breathe a little bit. So now I'm done. Just gotta get clothes together and the food, but I think I'll shower up first, and we'll go down and get some fuel and for the boat. That way I can get the cover on it so it stays nice and pretty. So yeah, the end. I don't know where I'm gonna stop this video. I'm sure I'll have a few things to do tomorrow, and then we'll restart it for the trip up to Sealy Lake to do a little camping slash boating slash pike fishing. So yeah, anyway, if I don't catch you later on today, I'll get you tomorrow.